Hey guys! In this video I'm going to be showing you how to assemble one of my 3D bouquet designs on a rectangular surface, and also in the end I'm going to show you how I attach my hardware to this design. So let's get started. First we need to prepare our base. The base is 5.5 centimeters long and 2 centimeters wide and 5 millimeters thick. This is important for our hardware placement. We need a good base for the hardware, and of course we need our elements. We're going to be assembling the design with pre-made elements. We need these flowers. They are baked and made on a wire. And we also need some leaves, which I made before this, before filming the video. So let's take one of the finished pieces for our guide. We need to make a nest of leaves for our flowers. So we're gonna start with this, with these darker leaves. So we need to put 3 here and 3 here. I'm going to attach it with our needle tool. We grab our leaf at the bottom, like this, and we start with the middle one. We blend it with our ball tool to the surface. Now the second one and the third one. Okay, blend it in. Now we go in from the other side. Sorry if you hear these noises from the background. Those are my dogs. There's a good chance my dog Abigail is going to bark because she's a little bit feisty today. So this is the second one. And the last one. So easy peasy, no problem. Our first part of the base is attached. Now we're going to go in with these smaller ones, which are in a different shade of green. We're going to place these here. As you can see on the original design. Always take care that equal number of details is on every side of the earring, so your design is balanced and it doesn't pull on to the left or to the right, so it's balanced on both sides. It's okay. We're done with these leaves. Now we need to blend them with the surface. Okay, now we need to make a little hillock, like little hill, to put in the flowers to raise them up a little bit. So we need a little bit of clay. We shape the clay with our fingers into a little oval shape it doesn't need to be big. And we are going to attach this piece of clay in the middle. I'm using a Fimo liquid clear gel to secure the little hillock, a little hill. Press it in. You don't need to be rough about it because you're going to put in the flowers and press it in more with the flowers. Okay, so let's get started. I start with the upper ones. Press them in good so they don't fall off. They're going to bake in with the clay, so you're good. Don't need to worry for them to fall off. And the last one. And ta-da! This is it for the flowers. Now we're going to put in some extra green leaves, because as you may have noticed, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lighter shade of green leaves. I left that for the end because I want to fill out the spaces that are left here, as you can see. So we camouflage the little hillock. So okay, up. That's one. Just raise up the flower a little bit and then put it in its place again. That's two. This is why I pre-bake the flowers, because it's pretty easy to press them in. I couldn't do this with raw clay. Okay, so we need to raise up this little flower. Come on. Okay. And the last one. Goes here. Just place the leaves as you like them. You can use your fingers, but that may sometimes leave a fingerprint, so you can shape them also with your silicone tool. And we are done with the design. It's ready to be baked. So this is the finished piece, and this is our piece that's ready to be baked. Now I'm going to show you how to attach hardware on this baked piece. You need a little jump ring to get this, to put in the earring to hold the hook. So what I do is I cut off this connecting part of a jump ring. Just a moment. I do this with a nail clipper, As you can see, it's pretty worn because I use it only to cut these little suckers. Don't ask me why, I just started doing that and I don't know how to do it with the plier anymore. Okay, so now you need these smooth pliers to press the jump ring to get this little arch. Now we need to drill holes. I've already drilled the holes. How you know how to drill the holes in the exact place for the little arch? That's easy. Just take your arch that you're going to put in the earring, place it on the earring and just press gently so it leaves little indentations, and then go in with the drill. I don't use a power drill, I use this hand, do-it-yourself tool. I just put a drill bit, which is 0.8 millimeters in wide or in diameter, and just secure it here on the scalper handle, as you can see, and I go in and drill the holes. I use this tool rather than a power drill because sometimes I find that it's not very precise. I cannot control it as well as when I do it by hand, and sometimes it can tear the clay, so it doesn't work for me. If you use it and you know how to use it, I obviously don't know how to use it. Great for you. But I use this. So we just put in this arch, but before we put in the arch we need our super glue. I use Uhu super glue in gel form. It's pretty quick and very reliable. So I put my hook on the arch. You don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit, and just place it in the holes you made, and that's it. It's already attached, and this is it, guys. I hope you like this design as much as I do. I love these earrings and they're pretty popular with my clients, so I thought I'd show you how to make the design. I also show how to make this design in my masterclass, Master the Art of Clay Florals. So if you would like to learn how to hand sculpt these leaves and these flowers, and of course on what temperatures to bake them and how to assemble the flowers, feel free to hop on my Etsy shop and check out the masterclass. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll try to make this design. Thank you very much. Bye.